Just when you thought Colgate was going to go to sleep, the Raiders are back in front, leading Air Force 7-6. Less than 8 minutes to go in this third quarter alongside Christian the Guzman. I'm Trey Redfield. Christian, what is going on with the Raiders right now? They're looking like a whole new team coming out of the second half.
There's just a lot of confidence right now in front of Cole. They figured out how to beat Jason Rose, who had 10 saves again in that first half. Colucci giving them some praise as well.
Another face-off win. Minikis with a try. It's stopped by Jason Rose.
Yeah, and I wanted to see Minikis take that exact same shot towards the end of the second quarter. And it was very, very close. But Rose has actually been very good saving off stick side high.
That was Brian Minikis. There's also Michael. They're your top two in goals and points. Brian leading the way on this Gate squad. Minikis with a nice move to keep it in his possession. A pass that's intercepted by the goalie Rose. Great awareness there by the junior.
Yeah, excellent job because the attacker who was cutting in front of cage, I think it was Michael Minikis, had an open look in front of the goal if Rose didn't intercept that pass.
Air Force running out of time to clear it. Now down to 4 seconds. They finally get onto the other half of the field. A beautiful spin by Wes Peen to create some space. Moving to his left side. Still hasn't given it off yet. Letting the offense just reset, tone it down for a couple of seconds.
That's a missed opportunity for Wes Peen because when he was running down and dodging towards the middle of the field, the defender that came up to meet him was Brendan Jordan. That's not the guy you want defending him.
Tolan over to Grandolfo. Comes from a lacrosse family. Both his dad and his aunt played at Cornell. It's a little bit down the road over in Ithaca. Colgate will see Cornell later in the season.
That should be another explosive matchup.
That one will be electric for sure. Cornell, one of the best programs in the Ivy League. Grandolfo has the opening. Beautiful move to his right side. He'll try it. It's stopped. Lacombe with another big-time save.
Can this clear be clean?
It's not. Air Force taking it the other way. Lacombe got a little too excited, it seems like, after that save.
Yeah, he was looking for Ryan Decker like on an outlet pass down towards the middle of the field, but just overshot him and went right into the defender's stick of Air Force.
Peen, the 6'4", 236-pound freshman in possession. Making space on Gayhart, a shot that gets poked away. As Air Force will keep possession. Peen has it, gives it off quickly to Dodd. Dodd over to Stepney. He'll try a sidewinder. That misses wide. Air Force still with the ball. Stepney behind Cage. Getting it around. Krause over to Tolan.
Once again, it's zone from Colgate.
Back into the cross of Tolan. Krause thought about the shot. Instead, he'll go to his left. Another shot misses wide from the Falcons. Air Force applying the pressure, that's for sure. But once again, still have not been able to find Twine.
Can't ignore 18 at the top of this. Brendan Krause has a ton of space.
Krause has the opening. He shoots. He scores. Right on cue, partner. That's 4 from Krause. And we're knotted up at 7.
And that's the danger when you play zone. You give him just so much space at the top of any offensive zone. And with a person like Brendan Krause, who has just so much lacrosse skill, that's almost a freebie.
So Brendan Krause keeping on here in this third quarter. Finally gets Air Force on the board. We're tied up at 7. Less than 5 minutes to go in this third quarter here on ESPN+.
That's 12 goals already this season for Brendan Krause.
This is a guy who's always been a leader in the eyes of head coach Bill Wilson. Has a tremendous heart, cares more than everybody else. Coach Wilson had plenty of praise for him in our coach's call on Wednesday.
And for good reason. You see it today. He's been so impactful. Just if the Air Force offense has ever needed a kickstart, it's been number 18 in gray.
Ryan Minikis looking to get Colgate back in front. Goes to his captain, Marshall Terrace. Terrace thought about going to his left. Instead goes right. He's trying the doorstep. It stopped. Jason Rose with another big-time save.
That time just was right in the face of Rose. Rose up to the task, just matching his stick with each other.
Nice move to the left side from Christian Marshall to get across midfield. It was to Brandon Dodd. Dodd crossfield to Krause. Krause has the opening. He shoots. It's stopped by Lacombe again. Matt Lacombe staying strong in net. The freshman keeping us tied at 7. And Colgate already on the other half of the field offensively. Brendan Jordan gets the toss. Goes to Michael Minikis at X. Minikis to his left. Marked by Daniel Enoch. We've said his name a lot on the defensive side today for the Falcons. Been all over the place, just finding ways to poke balls out of the crosses to give Air Force the ball right back. Rory Connor behind net. Spins to his left side. Marked by Shad Bruce. He gives it off. Minikis shoots and misses wide to the left. Brian was the one that shot it. Michael will be the one that keeps possession for the Raiders.
Brian had an excellent look there. Almost like the defense was playing him like a righty.
Less than 30 on the shot clock. At the doorstep, it bounces off the crossbar. Can't get any closer than that. Another shot. That one bounces off Rose. Brendan Jordan had the try. Colgate still with it, but an errant pass gets away. Rolling near midfield, the Raiders scoop it up. Jacob Basita keeps possession for Gate.
Colgate needs to take a breather. They've had a little bit too many of fast-paced shots in terms of maybe taking those shots too quickly in the shot clock. And you see Coach Cartwright telling them, guys, slow down.
Basita, the Milford, Michigan native, gives it off to Salvaggio. He has a goal today. Can't get one here. Rose with another huge stop. A scramble for it at the doorstep. Minikis can't pick it up. And finally, the Falcons are the one that comes through. Shad Bruce picking up his 8th ground ball on the season. Finally, the Falcons can relax for just a little bit. First, got to get it across midfield to make it a successful clear, and Bruce does just that. Air Force with a chance to go back in front. Very similar to what we saw in this first half. Air Force was the one that scored second and then controlled it for the rest of the half. To find out that the Falcons can do that here late in this third quarter. Douglas guarded by Ryan Decker. Decker, one of the other captains on this Colgate squad. Doing what he can to keep this one tied at 7. Less than 30 on the shot clock. Douglas thought about crossing goal line extended and then instead gets a pick. Going around Cage. Shuffling back to his right side. Moving to his left. Going behind net to Brandon Dodd. Dodd will try. He can't get it. A fight for it between Lacombe and Douglas. Colgate scoops it up. Lucky they did, because Lacombe was far out of his net.
But that's excellent awareness there from Lacombe to realize, okay, if I'm not going to try and back this up, I've got to fight for this ball, and just ripped it out of the lacrosse stick of Douglas.
A long pass is intercepted. Chris Bardak going the other way. In the stick of Stepney. Stepney was looking for Krause, but Krause was not on the other side of that pass. Gavin Peen was the one that picked that up. He's still in possession. Less than 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Back over to Stepney, who goes up top. Krause takes a look at the clock, see what he has. Less than 15 to go.
Krause has a shorty.
He shoots. He scores! Yahtzee! That's 5 for Krause, and Air Force is up by 1 with less than 15 to go in the third.
And the last thing you want to do is give Brendan Krause a short stick matchup. Absolutely takes advantage of that. There's not much else that Ryan Decker can do against a player like Brendan Krause. 5 on the day for him.
That was beautiful. You said it. He had the shorty, the opening to his left side, and when he had a chance, he's going to take advantage. That's just how good of a player Krause is, as Air Force grabs 2 unanswered goals to put itself back up 1, less than 10 seconds to go in this third quarter. Talk about the poise with this Falcon team. Just when you think that they're going to go away, they show right back. They just show right back up to try and just find ways back into this. There's one more try before the buzzer sounds. It's off the mark. But a dominant ending of this third quarter by the Air Force Falcons. They lead 8-7 over Colgate here in Hamilton. You're watching Patriot League Men's Lacrosse on ESPN+.